Hello, 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 and welcome to I'm being tilted off the planet by RNG. I'll show you at the end, but it hasn't gone well for the beginning of this recording session. As is to be expected by yours truly. But we will prevail. We will keep going. No matter how upset I may get, everything will be fine. It's just, oh god, it doesn't know when to stop. My bad luck just keeps going. It just goes. It just keeps going, and it just never ends. And I mean, what can you really do about that? It's just a fact of life, I guess. I don't really know who to go for here, so I'm just gonna go for Shu seems fine. Shu seems fine into LRK, and in general, a nuisance. But more than likely, they'll go Alencia, which is fine. But I can go Charlotte. I can go Milam. I can go Charlotte Bihu, actually. Did I say Bihu? I just fought a Bihu, and it's so much pain. Let's go with Charlotte. And Landy. Actually, let's do Charlotte and Ilanov. I think I am good with either of those. If they go for a water unit, then they're banning Shu. But I think we can work around that depending on what they go for. They're going for Arya. Do I? Oh. So they're getting rid of Hand Guy? If they're getting rid of Hand Guy, then I think I get rid of Stene. Oh, they're not getting rid of Hand Guy. Okay, well, this is still fine. Actually, though, this is still remarkably fine. I thought they were getting rid of Hand Guy. I don't know why you go for Pyra otherwise. I guess for the Aureus effect? But I mean, it's not that much HP. Yeah, they're just gonna do this. It's not that much HP is the thing, though. And also, if they push up, then the Alencia will go before everyone else. So I'm just gonna pop you. You can go ahead, give my Charlotte attack buff. That is perfectly fine. Because now there are a lot of buffs going on. And I think I'm going to attempt to stun this Alencia. I know it will give me barriers, but I don't know that I care. Because everybody will be immune. And this will do good damage to everybody. And I'm not very scared about the LRK getting a lot of horses, because it just feeds my Shu and my Alencia. So they'll probably, I mean, if they S2 here, I think that's still fine, because it gets rid of the barrier, and then their DJB can't do anything. So they kind of have a lot of anti-synergies on their team, I'm just going to go into Alencia. Like, they're going to go ahead, do this. That's fine. It'll only blind the Charlotte, whose blind doesn't really matter. And then they're going to heal. They're not going to push up quite yet. He does not have his thing quite yet. I am going to keep going into this Alencia. The hand guy will cut the Charlotte unless they go for her now. They got a dual attack. It did... Okay, well, they got a stun either way, but thankfully Warhorn exists. They ended up stunning, but with the wrong unit. And now, I think I will soul burn this. And I think they're gonna explode. The Alencia, they have lost their... They have lost their main source of protection. I'm just gonna rip that S3 into LRK. Because Charlotte, even though she just got hit, is how I will win this game. So, Shu also being a general nuisance is great to me. They might push up and finally do some good damage onto the Shu and the Alencia. But again, I think that my Charlotte is how I win this game. So I'm not very scared. Yep, that's gonna kill Fwoosh. Yeah, that's not gonna kill anybody. I am going to go ahead and let's go ahead and strip you, and then my Charlotte will finish things off. Gonna go into Shu. They're gonna get the defense break as to be expected. Like, you can go ahead and injure my Shu down, but I'm still going to rip this. Get rid of your LRK, and now Charlotte wins. I'm surprised they went. I imagine they should have gone into Charlotte there and tried and get the stun, but you know, I will take it. And this should take care of both of them. If not, I have cleanup. There we go. Hand guy doing what he does best. Charlotte and Shu providing a great counter into what they had. Stene would have provided just too much damage initially, so I needed to get rid of that. Oh, let's go ahead and show you this one. This loss. This was fun. Everything is always interesting. So first of all, let's go to when my Landy goes. So the Stene is dead here, right? Nope. 20%. So that the Stene lives. My Landy did not go into Guiding Light, so let's just keep going. Yep, gonna go into the Alencia. Yep, they're gonna do that, all that stuff. Let's go ahead. Oh, I went into stealth. That's great, right? Surely the Stene won't hit my Landy of the other two units that she could hit. And surely she won't also dual attack with the hand guy pushing the Alencia up. And then surely the Alencia won't soul burn S1 into Landy and bring the hand guy as well, doing even more damage to Landy. Surely none of that would happen because luck doesn't exist in this game. And then we can go ahead and might as well. I ended up winning this in the long run, but I lost my mind during it, so I didn't want to publish it because eventually I hit the Rylet, which is good luck for me. But I mean, their Bihu just decided that evasion is a lie. Hit the Aiden, but I mean, I hit their Rylet, so that's fine, right? Well, what about Bihu's next turn? Surely Bihu can't do it twice in a row because 70% evasion doesn't work. And they hit the Aiden, and I died. But thankfully Dilibet is a good unit and was able to pull back from that. But it's just like the game doesn't want me to play it sometimes. Like, I'm fine if I lose in like a way where I was just Ike's in a way that I love that. If I lose in a way in which like I was just the worst player, as opposed to the game just decided to favor my enemy. So, you know, I'd rather really not have to do that. And here we have our first AOL after banning her for so long. So let's see if Hand Guy can do some things. They're going to go for DJB. That is perfectly fine and understandable. LRK, again, perfectly fine. I am perfectly okay with a Charlotte into LRK. It might seem counterintuitive, but she does... typically, the Crows that I've been seeing recently are all Aureus Crows. So they take so much more damage than your typical LRK. So I'm usually perfectly fine with going into them regularly. Let's go with Aiden and let's go with Charlotte. They might end up just getting rid of... Yeah, that's fine. So they might get rid of Charlotte. Charlotte really doesn't have any AoEs if AOL is there. So what I am going to do is let us go ahead and I can always belly in this and then just get rid of the... Yeah, so if I pick Karina, I can pick Karina. Actually, let's go for... yeah, let's go for Shu, actually. Because I am perfectly fine with all of this. I think I get rid of AOL because they're probably getting rid of Hand Guy here. No, okay. So we should be fine. I feel very comfortable into this. The Roy will have so many burns, but I don't know that I'm very scared of that. Also because I can just... My Hand Guy being the fastest unit here really is such a boon. I'm going to go ahead and hit this DJB. If they want to barrier invert, that is perfectly fine by me. Yep, that's fine. Don't particularly care. They're going to push everybody up. LRK is going to more than likely... So Aiden's probably dead here. If I were a betting man, I would say that Aiden is dead here. Or maybe they don't want to risk it. Or they're gonna soul burn. Okay, I think they were thinking whether or not they soul burn. They're not gonna soul burn it. Gonna go ahead. Aiden dodges, which is great. I do miss everyone important though. Everyone gets a barrier. Gonna go into Aiden, kill her. Hit. Yep, that's to be expected. That is entirely expected from my Aiden. I don't think Roy has any additional hit chance. He just is able to do that on command. So now Charlotte gets stunned. And we're on the back foot. But, oh, no stun. That also works for me. I will go ahead and stun you. Hopefully, Arwell, please. They don't have a cleanse anymore, and they can't barrier invert either. I do hit the Roy, which is great. I'm going to go ahead and cleanse off all of this. And then I also have my barrier invert still available. They don't have any souls to do anything. My Charlotte is just a ticking time bomb. So if anything, and I find it immensely weird and satisfying, that of all things, he has helped me make Charlotte better, which tickles me immensely. Gonna go ahead, get rid of this barrier, do a little bit of damage as well. And now, regardless of anything, DJB will not have his S3. So Roy is dead. They do hit that. That is perfectly fine. They're going to heal back up a little bit. But once the barriers are gone, I'm not very scared. Let's go ahead. S3, hopefully get an attack down. No dice. What can we do here? I can go ahead and... You have horse, so let's try and strip you. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and hit you. Because this, if they S3 here, this will... Ah, smart. They're going to barrier invert. And push up. But my... I mean, if they push up, though, their Stene... Yeah. Their Stene won't have the barrier. So I'm going to go ahead and hit you. And then I'm going to S3. Do a good amount of damage to everybody. It is an attack down on the Stene, which works for me. They're going to hit those two because why wouldn't they hit anybody else? Do they heal here, though? Okay, they're going to push up. But then the question just becomes, can they kill my Charlotte? Because again, this will give Charlotte attack buff if they go for it. They're going for it. Charlotte, you know what to do. So Arwell is dead here. That is perfectly fine. I am going to go ahead and push Charlotte up, outspeed the Stene, and we win. Hand guy just has so much going for him. Holy crap. It's just a Charlotte showcase. This entire video is just a Charlotte showcase. If you don't have Charlotte built, build her. She's so good. She's she's such a good unit. I don't see very many people other than me really using Charlotte all that often, and it's so confusing to me because okay, if it's like a Crown of Glory LRK, then yeah, she's not great. But everyone is putting their LRKs on Aureus, and that's what confuses me. So Charlotte is actually a great option into those ones because she just does so much damage that more often than not, the LRK won't even be able to take a second horse anyway because he'll be dead from absorbing everyone else's damage. So, I mean, she's pretty good. I'll show you guys her stats. She hasn't changed all that much. I still need, she's a knight, right? Is she a knight? She is. I still need some imprints to get her attack up more, but, like, she's so good. She's good into Landy. She's even good into, like, Arya because she can break everybody out of stealth. Like, plus, if she gets hit, she just gets her attack and defense buff for free, and that makes her so much more difficult to kill. Like, I know it's weird for me to be singing the praises of Charlotte, like, 8 months into having been using Charlotte constantly, but really, build Charlotte. She's such a good unit. All of the Charlottes are really pretty good, but I think I use this one the most. She's a good all-arounder. She's such an Angie baby. Look at her Angie baby face. How do you not want to build that? Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, do hit the like button. Do subscribe if you're looking for this type of content. Both of those things help me immensely. If you want to leave a comment down below, leaving me your favorite fun fact about otters, that would also be beneficial to everyone. Learning is fun, except when it isn't.